Today we are here to test the difference between the Vitamix Professional Series 750, one that we've tested before, with a new Breville machine, the Breville Boss. So to test these, we're both going to grind or pulse the exact same size carrot in each machine. Just a couple different features about each one. The Breville has about a 6-prong blade on it, all spiking upwards, and the Vitamix has a 4-prong blade, 2 prongs upwards, 2 flat. They both have preset functions on them, so we'll see which one does a better job. So judging by the consistency, the Vitamix did make more of a paste as opposed to the Breville Boss, which kind of just chopped them up really finely. So alright, next we are going to cut this squash in half, put it on each one, and blend it for about 20 seconds each and see what we get. So these are the results. That's what remained in the Vitamix blender. This is what was wedged in the Breville blender. So in this one we have lots of whole seeds left that weren't pulsed and chunks of the rind. This one you just have a couple whole seeds, but you still have a puree base in it. So one thing we've noticed is that the Breville tamper is a lot heavier than the Vitamix tamper. Breville one tends to be a solid plastic material as opposed to the Vitamix, so it's just a hollowed out one. So we'll see if it makes a difference in the nut butters. So for each nut butter, I have 300 grams of unsalted peanuts and 300 grams of salted peanuts. There is a particular way to make the nut butters for each machine. So we'll go through a process. We put it on high speed and then bring it down to about a medium speed. So let's see what happens. This one they caught under the blade and made a puree a little faster. This one feels a little thicker, but I'll have to check with the knife. Alrighty, so here are our results for the 2 peanut butters. I'll get a little sample of each one just so you can see the difference. There they both are. They both kind of had the same consistency. We just found the Vitamix one was a little bit smoother than the Breville one. This blending process went a little bit smoother as well, but they both came out as really good nut butters. Now for the 2 machines, for Breville's first Superblender, it's definitely a really great machine. Comparing the two, construction of the 2 machines, this is really sturdy. You can even hear the sturdiness on it. How heavy duty the tamper is really nice. Vitamix is also very sturdy.
I wanted to test these blenders with an everyday task such as a smoothie. So here we have equal parts of almond milk and some frozen fruit. So here we go. Blenders were able to handle the amount of liquid to frozen fruit ratio without a tamper, so we're going to add more of almond milk to each blender. Here are the results. So taking a closer look, you can see some full seeds in the smoothie from the Breville blender. In the Vitamix one, it seems to be fairly consistent with no big seeds. For our second everyday test, we're going to make some soup. Yeah. Temperature of each soup. So it seems to read 50.8 Celsius. And next the Breville. And so for the Breville we have 42.9 Celsius, so not as hot. So you can see here that the Vitamix is a lot more bubblier. We have heard if you run the Vitamix on a low speed for a little while, it would get rid of the bubbles. So here we go. So let's take a look. You can notice a decrease in the bubbles. So this is after we've run it on a low speed for a few seconds.
Much better.
Looks a lot better. So to follow up on the soup, we did think that both of them performed very well, and if not, almost the same. The cycles were the same amount of time. The only thing we did prefer the Vitamix over was the temperature. It was basically ready to eat right after, while with the Breville you would definitely have to heat it up after to really enjoy the soup.